Hello again, Guardians, it's Cortanium, and today we're glitching outside of the Divalian Mists on the Dreaming City in Destiny 2, and so let's just get right into it. We're using the same glitch that we used last time when we glitched outside of Rhea Sylvia. We are using that exact same glitch, and we are going to be getting outside of everything in the Divalian Mists. We'll be getting outside of the Blind Well, the Last Wish raid, the Oracle Tower, and even possibly that lost sector all the way behind us. And so let's just head over to Rhea Sylvia and use that glitch, hit the load zone, and honestly have fun outside of the Divalian Mists. And so just once you hit Rhea Sylvia, stick to your left wall right away. Just stick to the very left, and right there, here is our hole in the map. And so all we have to do is jump out through this hole. And so just jump up and go forward, and now we are already outside of the map. And so just kind of put yourself forward a little bit and we'll be on top of rocks, and that whole area right in front of us, that whole unloaded section that you guys can see all the way over there, that is the Divalian Mists. And the way we have to hit that load zone is through a corner all the way right there. And so we're gonna have to get to that corner a couple of different ways. For hunters, you can just use this way I'm showing you right now. All you want to do for hunters is just run forward and jump 3 times with your zombies on 10 mobility, and there it is. We're already on top of this thing, but unfortunately that is so hard for Titans and Warlocks to do, and so I'm going to be showing you an easier method for all classes. Yeah, all classes can do this. And so head back to this rock and jump up this little rock face to right here, and then just continue jumping up. You might get stuck in a little bit of it, but just jump up, and right on top of here we can go and pull our sparrow, and just kind of sparrow jump to our destination. And so over there is where we're going to sparrow to. So pull out your sparrow and just sparrow off the edge, and hopefully you can jump off at the right time, because you want to jump forward and land on this rock right in front of us, and then right around, turn around here to our right. There's these purple rocks that we were on earlier, and so now we're on top of them, and now we can look around and go and hit the load zone for the Divalian Mists. They're right over there, so go to the corner here, just jump to it, and the load zone is literally right in front of us now. And the final thing you have to do is just stick to your right side, because if you stick to your left side, you'll be stuck inside those rocks that just spawned in. And unless you like being stuck inside of rocks, I highly recommend you stick to that right side. And so right here, this is the entire Last Wish raid. That's what spawned in right in front of you. And so let's just jump up on top of these rocks and jump up on top of the entire Last Wish raid. And so, we can just go and jump up this entire thing. I just want to get a little bit of height so I can show you guys a little bit better of what's around the Divalian Mists. And so just hop up this entire massive structure. And honestly, if you're concerned or you want to get inside of the Last Wish raid, well, I have a video on that in the description below. The load zone is a little bit hard to hit, but you can go inside of it from patrol mode. You don't even need any kind of Forsaken DLC. You can go and hit one of the secret chests and get loot, Last Wish raid gear from patrol mode without even owning DLC. That's like for new light players. If you guys are interested in that, go watch that video down below and just skip to the section, because you've already seen how to get outside of the map. Just skip to the section where we actually go and hit the load zone for the Last Wish raid. And so anyway, now that we're outside of the map, we have this entire Blind Well in front of us. You can go also and hit the load zone for the Blind Well all the way on our left side. That's super cool to do, and you can even watch your friends complete the Blind Well from outside the map, but you will get kind of a weird aura around you because of that Blind Well kind of infection thing that hurts everyone that's not in a bubble. And so watch out for that if you go and do that. Anyway, we are now outside and pretty much on top of the Blind Well area outside of the map, and so we can head forward along the Blind Well area here, and we can be on top of all this cool crystal structures, all this cool mist and these rocks around us. Honestly, this is one of the best looking areas in Destiny 2, and it honestly looks better from outside of the map. We can see the entire skybox here from outside. You can see literally everything, but unfortunately, if you wanted to go and probably hop on top of these mountains, maybe be at the very top of the map and look down on everyone from the very top like an eagle's nest, unfortunately, bunch of barrier, you can't do that. Bunch of barrier holds us back from doing that, so unfortunately we cannot get to the very top of that rock face. We'll have to settle with being behind it for right now. And we can even hop over little rocks like big rocks like this and you can jump up and you can kind of explore the entire area. There's tons of cool stuff behind these walls. There's tons of cool stuff outside of these areas that I recommend you guys go and explore all of it. I mean, you can even go down and jump to the very bottom here, and you can even still see the rest of the blind wall. I highly suggest you guys go and hit every single load zone outside of this area because it's just so cool too. And so just hop down here. We've seen the outside of the Last Wish raid, we've seen the outside of the blind well, but what about the underneath of the Divalian Mists? We still have not glitched underneath the Divalian Mists. We've only been on kind of like one side of the map, and so just return to where we were at the very start of the glitch, where we just hit the load zone, and go towards the waterfall, and then jump off. And you're noticing we're going to be walking on kind of invisible stuff, so this is going to be a hard jump to make, but you see all those rocks that we can jump to, and so just jump off of your invisible platform and jump down to these rocks all the way over here. And so now we can actually be underneath the Divalian Mists area. And so just follow exactly what my player does. If you want to do that, just continue along the left side wall here, and you will need sword ammo as you sword yourself through a corner here. And now we've landed on some rocks and on, well, underneath the Divalian Mists area. You can see all the rocks shooting up and all the mist that gives it its name. And so now we're on top of a cave actually right now, and do not forget that we are still in, you know, patrol mode, so we can still pull out our sparrows in case you think any of these jumps are hard. Well, just pull out your sparrow and use your sparrow to actually go around. You can see literally everything. And so, you know, you want to make a really hard parkour jump like that rock all the way over there, pull out your sparrow and jump to it. You can literally do anything with your sparrow. You can even sparrow fly a little bit if you know how to do that, and we can jump up. But one of the things I hate most about this load zone and being outside of it is that the Divalian Mists, it has its name for a reason. If you go too far out or too far under the map, some mist will spawn around you, and it is literally the most annoying thing on Earth when you're dealing with death-defying heights like going outside of the map. You can see all the mist appear around us, and it is literally impossible to see. You cannot see anything around you, and so that makes this out of map, you know, a bazillion times harder, because you cannot see where you're going half the time you're outside of the Divalian Mists area. And so that's going to really mess up a lot of people, and so just kind of stay away from those areas that have a lot of mist like that. Anyway, if we come over here to the right side, we can actually go and hit the load zone for the Oracle Tower area, and, you know, just come over here to the right side, and you can see we're underneath the entire thing now. Just go forward here and you can hit the load zone for the area, but be warned, since the Oracle Tower area is just a series of islands, you will be stuck in one island. You really won't be, well, I mean, you will be outside of the map, but you'll be outside of a singular island in that Oracle Tower load zone. And so you can do whatever you want with that. You can also go and explore the rest of the Divalian Mists. There is so much stuff outside of these Divalian Mists. Just watch out for that mist effect. And honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys go and glitch outside of this area, and I'll see you Guardians in the next one. Thanks for watching.